Alright, hello boys and girls, moms and dads, welcome to Heroes Modern School Academy. We're going to be talking about acids and bases today, week number 35 of 5th grade science. Alright, so at the end of this lesson, the student is going to be expected to describe what an acid is, what a base is, and what's the difference between acids and bases, and describe some properties of acids and bases. Alright, so what's an acid? So an acid is a chemical compound which forms hydrogen ion when dissolved in water. It may also be defined as a compound which combines with a base to form salt and water. Now the salt we're talking about over here is going to be inclusive of natural salt, but then it's inclusive of other types of salts as well. Alright, so an acid is going to turn blue litmus paper into red. So there is a piece of paper in chemistry that we use to confirm if something is an acid or not. If it's blue, you dip it inside an acid, it's going to become red. Alright, most acids can be poisonous, so do not taste acids. Examples of acids are going to be hydrochloric acid, which is HCl, sulfuric acid, which is H2SO4, and most acids are going to have the hydrogen components in them. You're going to see that H over there to let you know this is an acid. Okay, what are certain properties of acids? Well, it turns blue litmus paper into red, can dissolve in water, they can conduct electricity, and are called electrolytes. Right? Say that with me. Electrolytes. Alright, can dissolve in water and then can conduct electricity. They are called electrolytes. Creates sour taste in some foods. So for example, lime, the reason lime is sour is because it is acidic. And acids can burn and are corrosive, so you don't want to play with acids. Alright, what are the different types of acids? Well, there are natural acids, and then there is what we call inorganic or mineral acids, which are prepared in the laboratory. Well, what are natural acids? Well, these are going to be acids found in plants and animals, such as amino acids in proteins, lactic acids, which are going to be found in milk, citric acid found in lime and lemon, ascorbic acid, which will be found in vitamin C, in fruits and vegetables. All these are naturally occurring or organic acids. But then there are going to be inorganic acids as well, which are going to be prepared in the lab for you. So these are going to be weak mineral acids that produce little hydrogen ion when dissolved in water. So examples will be ethanoic acid or vinegar. Okay, have you heard of vinegar before? That's going to be that formula over there for you. Vinegar. Let's try to see if we can make this a little bit bigger right now. Vinegar. Okay, all right, vinegar. And then strong mineral acids, these are acids that produce strong hydrogen ions when dissolved in water. So a big example is going to be tetraoxosulfate 6 acid, which is H2SO4. All right, what are acids used for? Acids are used in making fertilizers. They are key ingredients in some foods, such as vitamin C and amino acids in proteins. They are used in batteries to generate electricity. And what about bases? A base is a chemical compound which reacts with an acid to form salt and water only. It may also be defined as a compound which dissolves in water to produce hydroxyl ion. Okay, so there's a difference over there. So acids are going to dissolve in water to produce hydrogen ion, and bases are going to dissolve in water to produce hydroxyl ion. So another quality of bases over here is going to turn red litmus paper into blue. All right, so that's a critical characteristic of bases. A base can dissolve in water to become an alkali. Okay, it dissolves in water to become an alkali. An example is going to be caustic soda, which is sodium hydroxide, quicklime, and the properties of bases, just like we said before, turns red litmus paper into blue. All right, don't forget that. Bases are slippery when touched. They can produce or conduct electricity and are called electrolytes as well. They can burn and they are highly corrosive. What are the types of bases that we have? We have weak bases, which partially dissolve in water to produce small hydroxyl ion, such as calcium hydroxide, or ammonia, for example, which is going to be the critical component of your urine. And then we got strong bases, which dissolve completely in water to produce large quantities of hydroxyl ion. An example is going to be sodium hydroxide and potassium hydroxide over there, just like that. What are certain uses of bases? They use bases in making soaps, for making toothpaste and mouthwashes, for making rayon, which is used in the fabric industry, and for removing stains from clothes, such as ammonia water. Now let's talk about the concept of neutralization a little bit here. What is neutralization? Neutralization is the process of adding acid and bases together to give you salt and water. Well, that's all you need to know about neutralization over here just for now. Okay, acid plus base equals salt and water. This process is called neutralization. All right, so go ahead and answer a few questions for me over here. What's an acid? What's a base? What is neutralization? State some uses of acids and bases. All right, so that's what I've got for you today, boys and girls. Remember, God cares about you, and so do we. Bye-bye.
I'll be your hero's buddy, and as you study with heroes born,